Hello, everyone. This is the most magnificent bird, Beak, speaking to you today. And in today's video, I'm back at it with another character review, and this character review is going to be on no one other than the fishing god himself, Gold Mythic Kenny. Even though he is mostly a defensive medic, he's a popular character, and despite him being defensive and a medic, I had to go ahead and do it. You know, people love him. I think he's one of the best Telltale Walking Dead characters of all time. He's definitely in the top 3. Maybe top 2, but definitely in the top 3 without a shadow of a doubt. And before we get started, I hope all of you are doing good and staying safe out there. I'm doing alright, and I apologize in advance if my voice sounds a little winded. That's because I just got done literally recording my latest review on the Walking Dead, The Ones Who Live, Episode 1 spoiler review. So, man, that was about at least 40 minutes, I would say. So, that one by now is already uploaded. So, that's why I might sound, my voice might not have as much energy as it maybe normally does, because I had a lot to say for sure. But anyway, this video isn't about that. I don't think we should waste any time. I think we should go ahead and get into it, shall we? Kenny, no going back, Telltale. His trait is tough. His role is a medic. And his allegiance is a member of the Telltale Allegiance. Let's take a look at his stats. His attack stat is 8,082. His defense is 20,206. And his HP is 29,443. Now let's take a look at his adrenaline rush. T-Tail. That's just what I'm gonna call it. The recharge rate is 66 AP. Deal 10% of all living teammates max HP as damage, plus 10% damage for each other tough teammate to 2 enemies, plus 2 enemies when on the defense team heal all teammates for 50% of their max HP for 3 turns. Okay, so he's going to be dealing 10% of all living teammates max HP as damage. This is really good, honestly. If you have the Telltale Blue defensive Clem lead and you have a pretty solid defense team behind, already built up, Kenny, no going back, he's going to be a really great addition for that. And especially her leader skill gives out 70% HP. You know how crazy that HP can, how crazy that HP is going to go up and how much damage that's going to do? I know right now 10% doesn't sound like a whole lot, but that's accounting for the whole living team's max HP as damage. So if you got that certain leader, that's going to be a really good amount of damage, honestly. Then plus another 10% damage for each other tough teammate. And I think mainly that team is only going to be good, or it's going to be the most useful with tough teammates surrounding Clementine. So, let's see, you have Clementine, Luke, Omid, now Kenny, and there's probably another defensive tough tune that you could put in there that might not necessarily be Telltale, that could work really well. And plus, 2 more enemies when on the defense team. So especially if you have this team and you have this, if you have this tune on that certain team, you're going to be doing more damage than you should be. Plus, he's going to be healing all teammates for 50% of their max HP, which is going to be really good. And he's got a certain specialist that's going to make it harder for him to be taken down. And we will get to that. So overall, the Adrenaline Rush, I feel like, is really good, honestly. And I can see why people would want to pull for Kenny, no going back. So let's go ahead and take a look at the signature move. True Survivors. The initial cooldown is turn 1. 2 turns for the cooldown. And number of uses unlimited. Revive 2 Telltale and 1 other teammate with 35% of their max HP. Heal all teammates for 35% of their max HP for 3 turns. So simply, if none of your teammates are decapped, he will be healing teammates and he will be bringing them back. Simple as that, nothing too complicated, and it's pretty good if you have that certain team set up. So, really good for him being a defensive medic. So that's gonna be really good. There's nothing else much to it. Let's take a look at his mythic abilities. Spirit, 20% of all healing performed by this fighter, also granted as bonus HP. Yeah, I would 100% go ahead and level Spirit up because it's going to be only that much tougher to take that team down, especially if you have Spirit and the enemy. Well, I should say in this instant, if the teammates are getting healed, they're also going to be getting bonus HP. Like, come on, who wouldn't want to level that one up? You know what I mean? Definitely level that one up. Here again, 70% normalized resistance. Oh man, that one, ooh. If you have that one leveled up, I know it's not a 100% chance to resist normalize, but it might as well be. With 70%, you're more than likely to resist normalize most of the time. So that one, if you want to frustrate your enemies even more, level that one up without a question. Tough Necks. When this fighter revives, 4 other tough teammates get 100% decapitation resistance for 1 turn. Ooh. So it seems like they definitely want you to build a tough team around Kenny, no going back. And I think that's pretty evident with the Clementine defensive lead. It's only going to make them tougher to take out. So, Tough Necks, I would 100% level that one up. Even though the resistance, the decapitation resistance is only for 1 turn, that 1 turn could make all the difference. It really could. Calm Nerves. Reduce adrenaline rush damage taken by 60%. Oh my goodness. If there's one thing or one way you want people to complain about Kenny, you have another reason. Because any adrenaline rush damage that he's gonna take will be reduced by a little more than half, which that will be a really good thing. And coming up, he's just going to get even more annoying to take down, as you'll see why here in a minute. So, yeah, calm nerves, tough necks, here again, and spirit are all worth leveling up and are only going to help him out. Here we go, the specialist skill, Halo 2. The first time this specialist dies in combat, they revive at 100% max HP at the start of their next turn. Second time, they revive at 75% max HP. Third time, they revive at 50% max HP. Fourth time, they revive at 25% max HP. This fighter cannot be decapitated. Heal reduction is removed when entering the Halo state. Well, we'll see if they can't be decapped. We'll see about that, because even though Morgan Unhinged apparently can't be decapped, well, I guess, you know what, I guess he can be crosshairs, so that's kind of decap. So if you can manage to get Kenny into the crosshairs state and take him out while he's in crosshairs, that should do the job. Should is the key word. You already know how frustrating this is. Halo 2, Morgan Unhinged has it. One other tune, I believe, has it. Now, Kenny, the fishing god, has it. Oh my goodness. You're not going to keep that man from hunting mackerel and dolphin. You just aren't going to able to stop him from getting all sorts of fish that he needs to survive out there in the apocalypse. So there you go. Halo is very annoying. Well, Halo 2, I should say. Halo 2 is definitely very annoying to come up against. And for his weapon, he has a default rifle, so you can put whatever you want into his hands. Now, I will say, Scopely, they are greedy as fudge. They are absolutely greedy, but I have to give them props. They have a little bit sense about them regarding this character, because, I mean, come on. Kenny is a fan favorite, and you know people are going to pay for him, are going to want to pull for him, because he's Kenny. Maybe he'll even come with a mackerel or a dolphin if you pull for him. I don't know, man, but yeah, people are definitely going to want to pull for Kenny if they haven't already by the time this video is uploaded. I'm not going to pull for him because I don't really have anywhere for him to go. And plus, I would have wanted to have that one team with Clementine anyway. I generally don't like pulling for defensive characters anyway. But, yeah, I can see why people would pull for him. And if you do pull for him, good luck. And let me know how it went for you. Did you get all 5 copies, or how many copies of him did you get if you pull for him? And if you don't pull for him, let me know why not. I'd be interested to know. And the artwork, I love the artwork. Clementine, she's coming up to Kenny to give him a hug. It's been a little bit since they've last seen each other. And this is season 2 before Carver really messes Kenny up. Is it William Carver? I think it was William Carver. I was about to say John Carver, but no. See, I still got Thanksgiving on the mind. But anyway, no, it is William Carver. So this is when Clementine is with her new group of Luke, Nick, the doctor, who else? It's a couple of other people. The point is, they go up to the ski lodge, and then that's when they run into Kenny. Is it Sarita or something like that? I can't remember. Kenny's new girlfriend for a short while before she ends up biting the dust a little bit later on. But yep, that's before Kenny gets messed up by William Carver at the ski lodge, and I actually do like that artwork. And yeah, I don't have much else to say, so that's all I got for you guys. What are your thoughts on Gold Mythic Kenny? No going back. Are you going to pull for him? And if you did, how many copies of him did you get? Let me know down in the comments. And if you did not pull for him, tell me why you didn't. I'd be interested to know all of your thoughts down in the comments. I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by and for your continued support. Or if you're new, welcome in for the first time. All of you are very awesome, and I thank you again. And don't forget to hit the bell and switch on all notifications so you know the second I upload to YouTube. I told you my voice it's winded. I just did that review, but anyway, yeah. I am Beak, and I'm gonna go fly away back to my nest to not only rest, but to rest my voice. And I'll catch all of you next time. Bye, guys.